The Metropolitan Police Special Escort Group takes VIPs through rush hour London, and they don't stop. For anyone. The SEG is the world leader at providing motorised escorts for those deemed to be a security risk. This small, elite group of highly trained and permanently armed riders and drivers is a division of Scotland Yard's Royalty Protection Branch, known internally as SO14. The maxim, less is more, perfectly describes the SEG's tactics when providing protective escorts to heads of state, government ministers or the royal family. The SEG's motorcycles are minimally dressed, minus the garish markings and sirens of standard police bikes. In cities such as London, with their constant symphony of background noise, sirens are so commonplace that most people no longer hear them. Instead, the SEG's riders use whistles, which are far more effective at getting the attention of other road users. When escorting high-risk prisoners, bullion, or drugs and weapons scheduled for destruction, however, its methods couldn't be more different. On these occasions, the SEG adopts the opposite approach, taking control of busy junctions with fully liveried BMWs and Range Rovers, making liberal use of blue lights and quad sound sirens. The SEG only escorts those who really need it, and even then only when carrying out official duties. The group is not an asset of government or the royal family to be used at whim on personal business. The unit's strategy works around keeping inconvenience to other road users to a minimum, so it aims to keep traffic flowing whilst moving those it exists to protect. Other nations tend not to be as discreet in the methods that they employ. The US Secret Service, for example, adopts the habit of closing roads that the presidential convoy will be travelling along and locking down whole blocks to ensure a clinical safety bubble for the president to operate or travel in. In the case of the SEG, only the lead rider or driver knows which route the convoy will take. This is because he makes it up as he goes along, communicating it to the other riders or drivers in the escort via radio as they make progress. First, let's roll the clock back 14 years, to a time when the unit rode distinctive white BMW motorcycles. You're going to share an experience that only a very privileged few ever get to enjoy. I'm in a car which is to play the part of the VIP vehicle. Driving me is Peter Skerritt, who has been with the Special Escort Group for 14 years. Also in the car is Pierre, a Swiss police officer on secondment to the Met. Behind us is a motorcade comprising several vehicles carrying special branch officers and a police tactical firearms team. We have 25 minutes to achieve the seemingly impossible, Heathrow Airport to New Scotland Yard, without breaking the speed limit and without using sirens.
You understand the principles, Pierre? Mm-hmm. There should be very little braking from the bike. Just 2 bikes working and 1 in front. 3 cars.
Is that the normal average?
Yeah. Yeah.
2 bikes.
If it were to go to 4 or 5 cars, we might put an extra bike on. But generally speaking, on a royal escort or a visitor, it would be 3 cars and 3 bikes. The idea is that Gordon should pace it so that the working bikes have got time to get ahead, but it should be nice and smooth.
Which speed are we going now?
We're doing 20-25 miles an hour.
Use lane 3 when you're approach the roundabout, please. Okay, lane 3, yeah.
If it's all possible, we'll just pull 1 lane through and leave the other 2 static.
Right 16.
Like he's done there,
Okay, thank you.
it's pretty simple. Wherever possible, we'll give a little thank you if somebody's helped us out.
Mm-hmm. Very polite always.
even if somebody's really upset you or got in your way, you still have to give them a little thank you, because it's not nice for the VIP to see you waving your fist and getting angry. It's not what we want to do.
Right, 1 0 no motorway only, please.
Joining a motorway, it's important not to bring everything too quickly to a stop. So we like things to keep rolling and just bring the speed up through. Otherwise, accidents could happen. So keep everything moving and then just slip down the inside. If you make it too sudden, there's the risk of an accident. So Gordon will be thinking about dropping off the speed a little bit. And the other bike will have gone a long way ahead now to get up to this junction, because it's usually very sticky. You can see the brake light starting now. It's not a problem going slowly. What we don't want to do is stop.
Right, just coming up to the bus now. That's good. We'll turn right, make it space. Yeah, nowhere to go, Gordon. Okay. Stay in lane 3. Right, just got a eyeball on you. I should be moving now.
Some people take a lot of convincing to actually pull them through a red light. Yes.
Right, heading for the SEG way.
Watch the head, just in the lane. Come down the hatch, just cut him back in.
Here we are.
Come start with me, Gordon.
Okay, right behind you.
Yeah, Martin. Oh, cut him in. Pull the cap, I'll pull him through.
Got me a gap, Mark.
Martin, just hold him there. Stop.
Martin, that one there, is one of our newer motorcyclists.
How long's he been with the group?
Only a matter of weeks, actually. He's one of the newest members. This is quite a useful training exercise for him. You can see how important it is for the easy rider to keep a sensible speed.
He hasn't put his his feet down yet, has he, since we set off?
Lines 3.
Line 3, yes. Right, we're coming at this one, Mark.
He's the new chap. Should all be fairly controlled and calm, because there is no sense of urgency here. All we want to do is maintain progress. Yeah. You can still hear the whistles, can't you?
Yeah.
From here.
Line 2 for your right turn.
It's quite a busy job.
FedEx is yours.
Sorry?
It's quite a busy job to do.
It is, yes.
Right, it'll be an offside for your left turn. Offside for your left turn.
Okay.
You notice all the communication is coming from one person. That's because the other person is
Sorry.
too concentrating to give directions. He's fairly new. When you get more comfortable with it, you can deal with the job and communicate. But when you're not so comfortable with it, it's very difficult to do everything at once.
Right, Gordon. After the blue Mercedes, come offside.
Thanks. Can you pull over me, buddy?
Yeah, that's okay. Keep coming then.
I take it we can't use gates.
Negative.
Alright, thank you. Go through the
Wonder how the truck thing went.
There's a cyclist on your near side.
And then a peep about that all day.
Yeah, straight across into the lost lane then.
Trucker. Coming.
Here comes the protest.
Yep.
Right, 10 Grove North twice, please.
And those whistles are very... But good
Come down the offside and it'll cut you
They
across.
work, don't they? They work. It gets the attention of pedestrians and cars. You'd be surprised.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep coming then.
front of him.
It's only
Just come to me, I'll cut you in.
Okay, here we go.
It's only a marked police bike with blues and a whistle.
Pedestrians are the things to look out for. You know, they say green light and walk. You know, they don't look for.
Offside and straight on.
Offside, yeah.
Good information coming from Simon.
What was that one?
Simon's good with the information coming
Yeah.
back to the Easy Rider. I don't know whether Martin's radio's broken or not. I haven't heard a peep out of him. He's the new guy.
Watch your turn now.
We can go back down Greycoat Place and
Going offside again.
Looks like it. I don't know. It's up
All the way down offside.
to them. Always pays to thank people as well. You know, it takes any complaints out of it. See.
Gordon, if it's okay with you, when we go straight on I'll peel off left.
Okay, right, we'll carry on, chaps. Back to Lambeth. Get off here.
Bye, Sue.
Fine, it's been a pleasure as usual.
It's not an uncomfortable ride, is it?
Very good.
Do it right here, Jordan.
Okay, we'll do it right here, yeah? Good plan. All the way through to Hushra, yeah?
Yes, now left side.
Got to be very vigilant in the junctions. Always look both ways. You can't assume that everything has seen you, and you'll always get a motorbike come up, see the big green junction, and want to go
And
through.
also with pedestrians,
Yeah,
it can be dangerous if one is looking the wrong way, just looking at the bikes because, you know, traction and then crossing the road.
yeah.
Right, Jordan. Offside to me into the roundabout, please.
Offside into the roundabout, okay? Okay, here we go.
And then ease it back because the river crossing is solid.
Okay, do you want to go for top, man?
Everybody's looking in the car to see who it is.
a journalist and a Swiss police officer.
Yeah.
Right, Jordan, we're trying to get in offside.
Okay, get your show when it's clear.
Very important that Gordon paces it as he's done.
Stop it off, Martin. Keep going, keep going. Right, pull this through, Martin. There's stuff in front of me. Offside to me, Gordon. Cut you back in.
Right, okay, watch the ambulance coming from your right. I'm gonna clear out the way.
Yeah, Gordon, keep coming a bit. You'll be out of his way in a minute.
take really, isn't it?
I'll start to your right turn, please.
Okay. Okay, call that day now.
Hey chaps.
Let's roll the clock forwards to summer 2013. The BMW motorcycles used by the group have now been replaced by new Honda VFR 1200s. Each officer now overtly carries a clearly visible Glock 17 firearm, a nod to the post-9/11 security environment, and the riders now sometimes dismount at junctions to better control traffic, but otherwise the SEG's ethos and its tactics haven't changed. Now take your seat for a hyper-accelerated drive through central London.
Most of all drivers, as discussed before, keep this tight, keep it safe, and let's have an enjoyable day. Over.
Roger that.